Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me and thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me and watch this video. Today's video will be very quick. This is really easy project, yet I think it's going to be beautiful for craft shows, quick gift. I like it because it's so small, it's easy to make, it's a compact. You can throw it to your bag and anytime you want to make a quick note. I like to use these for my shopping lists. So for this project, we will use mini writing tablets, which I purchased from Dollar Tree. And the dimensions of these are 3.5 by 5. The width of it is 5/8 of an inch. I will use rubber band. I don't remember where I purchased these, but I know that Dollar Tree has these in different colors. So that's why I like them, because you can match them up to your paper. I will use double-sided tape. I will use cardstock. This one is blue. I think it's going to match very pretty with this paper. We will need only one sheet if you want to decorate inside and outside the same way. If not, we're going to need half a size, which means 6 inches by 12 for the inside and 6 by 12 for the outside. You could really use any scrap paper you have for this project. It will be very important though to match this elastic band to your paper. I will use chipboard and we will use 2 pieces 4 by 5.5 and 1 piece 5/8 by 5.5. So we will start with the cardstock. The cardstock we need to trim to 7.5. And you will need 2 sheets. Actually 1 sheet and some leftover. It doesn't have to be the same color of the cardstock, although it would be helpful. So now this is really simple. We will just glue these pieces, leaving approximately 1 inch border all around on those 3 sides. And the spine. And the last piece. So this side is a little bit more than 1 inch, but I will leave it alone. I think we can work with that. So now we will score all around the chipboard. And we will fold it over. Now I will run the spatula all the way around, as I usually do. I just like the look of it. And we will miter the corners. So small angle, leaving a little bit of that paper right here. just to make sure that when we wrap this up, we are covering all of the corners of the chipboard. Okay, so now we will make the little indentation for the folds. You are just basically stretching that cardstock so it's easy to close, and make sure that all that cardstock is really stuck all the way around. So this will be our little cover. So now for the inside, we will need to cover this spacing in between, and I will just use another sheet of paper, which I will cut to about 2.5 inches. 2.5, and a height 5 inches. So now this will cover the inside just like that. Now position this on the middle so you can see where the scores are. They should be somewhere close to the middle of that piece. So let's squish it to make sure that everything adheres. And of course, when you are putting this, you are trying to put it on the middle from the top and the bottom to have approximately the same spacing on the top and the bottom. So now I will redefine the spine. Okay. So now you see when you fold that, you can see that everything is nicely glued. So for the outside, I like to stretch this and identify where the spine is. So for the outside, we will pre-cut our design paper. And design paper, we will cut I'm looking how I want to apply this. We will cut it to 5.25 by 3.25. I'm sorry, 3.75. Another one, 3.75. And one piece only 1/2 inch. So now this will be our front. Let me just redefine the scores in here. So I think I want these pretty flowers on the front, just like that. And now you should also end up with 1/8 of an inch border all around. So that's our front. Now we will do the spine. And the back. But the back, we will not glue it yet because we want to use this rubber band. So this will be our front. The rubber band will be glued right here on the back. But to do this, we need to determine what size do we need. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to place this on the inside, just like that. And I will run rubber band all the way around without stretching it. So basically lightly just go around it, and you see without stretching it goes up to here. So that's where I'm gonna make my cut. But we need this to stretch a little bit. We want this to overlap at least a little bit. So I will cut it a little bit more, and what I cut is maybe 3/4 of an inch. It's not full inch, but you want a little bit of that stretch so everything is really holding very well together. And we will apply it right here. Now, to do this, I will use double-sided tape. And I won't use scissors, just estimate. And the double-sided tape, it should be about 1/2 inch shorter, so you don't cover any of that blue that we will see from the paper down. Okay, and I will position this just like that. So let me squish this a little and remove the backing. So now when we position the rubber band, make sure that it's nice and flat when you put underneath. And now you do want to go more towards the middle of that double-sided tape because you want this to really hold. And this side you really don't want to be stretched, you just want to lay it there. So you see over here you got that loose flap like this, and that's what you want. To reinforce this, I will place another strip of double-sided tape on the top, and again make it shorter because the purpose of it is just to hold this band in place. So now I'm just squishing this so it adheres to the cover as well as to that band, and we will remove the backing. So now we are ready to apply our paper right on top of it. Okay, and we apply it just like that. as we wouldn't have this band around it. Now when you squish it, make sure that you squish right on top of that elastic band and all around it, and make sure that your corners are nicely glued. So you may have to hold it for a little bit until that glue holds this. Okay, and now I won't really touch this, although I can put it gently to the other side. I don't want to put at this point, it's not dry yet, so I don't want to put any stress on this. That's why I'm gently pushing this to the other side. So now we can work on the inside. So for the inside, it really depends what you want to do. You don't have to put any paper on the back of this because we will just glue it just like that. And I think I will leave it just like this. So we will decorate this side, and it is really totally up to you if you want to use the same paper or you don't. So I do have this paper left, but I have to trim it to size, and I think that's what I'm gonna use, maybe with some additional decoration on the top. So I need to trim this. The height is right, but I need to trim it to 3 3/4. And I will place it just like that in here. Okay. So as you can see, this is the look you're gonna have, but we can do something on this side. So for here, you could make it pocket. I am gonna make little band, and this is another project that I just worked on. So we can just use some of those cut aparts as a decoration. And I think I'm gonna use this one. So let me just cut this out just like that. And I will place this, I will make a blue band and apply this just like that on top of it. So for the band, I am gonna cut this to I'm gonna cut it to about 1.5 inches. It's gonna be about 1.5 inches wide. The paper is 5 1/4, so I need this to be just a tiny bit longer. And this will be the band that I will create right in here with this kinda on the middle, just as a decoration. If you have anything else that you can use it in here with nice message, you could do that. I don't have it, so I will use this just to kind of give you idea what you could do with that. So let me just cut that circle. Okay. I want to position this on the middle so you can kind of line it up however you want. You need to know how far you need to apply the glue. So maybe you want to draw little lines just like I did. Okay. And now I'm going to try to position this on the middle. Just like that. It's a little bit towards the top, but that does not bother me. So let's just squish this so it adheres. And now for the band, I am just going to apply a little bit glue on one side and the other. We will position this right here. So you can put little note, whatever you tear out, you can put it in here. You can put little tag. It really doesn't matter. You can always slide something underneath to hold that in place. So now this is gonna be really easy. As I said, this is something for my everyday use, for my shopping list or any quick notes I want to make. So I'm not decorating anything on this pad. I am just gonna glue this in. All right. Just like this, try to position this on the middle. We can squish it from inside. Just like that. And you can see what a beautiful project this is. Very easy to close with a little rubber band. You can decorate this in here if you want. You can put any message. But look how beautiful this looks like. Now, I know that for little notes, we don't have pen or pencil in here. We can make little pencil holder right here on this side, and I will show you how to do that. Okay, so I have those little pens. I bought them from Michael's. It comes in a pack of 4 or 5. I think they are $3 something. I really like them. So we will make little pencil holder in here. And to do that, I will use the same paper, although you don't have to, because you could match up with your band. So it's totally up to you. So this one, I want it to be a little bit longer. So I'm gonna cut this at 3 inches. And this way, 2.5. So now we can score, and I want this to be a little bit longer. That's why I made it like that. So we will score at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 1.5, and 2. So we will fold this and we will glue it just like that. All right, and this will be our pen holder that we will attach it in here. Now you could attach only this, or if you want, and maybe that's what I will do. I know that this is 3 inches, so I can cut at 1.5. And glue 2 of them. Now I'm checking where is the glued portion. I see it, that it's right here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my pen on the inside, because I do want to see how I want this to be positioned. And now I will apply the glue. So now I can glue it the way I want this to be laying, just like this. Okay. And see, the second part, we can glue it on the bottom. So we got double support. So if that's what you want to do, you can do 1 or you can do 2. It's totally up to you. And I think I will make it 2. And I did want to show you different options that you have. So let me put this pen back. Let me put this up a little bit. And I wanted to go up to here. So as you can see, you can readjust it however you want. All right. And here is our little pencil holder. Now, what I do like about this is because when you open this up, that pencil holder lies flat. This is the reason why I chose to do it this way. And now I can put the pencil or pen right there, and you have beautiful presentation. How awesome it would be to give this to someone as a gift. You can use it for yourself. Maybe you are making projects for the craft show. I think this is just beautiful, and so many of us can use. So as you can see, when you have a pen on the inside, now it's kind of popping up, because most likely when you open this, you do want to write something. So here you go, and it's very easy to make your notes. You got your little packet for your notes. Just like that. It's easy to close. The band, as you can see, it's not too tight, but it's holding everything together. So if you like this project, if you enjoy watching me making it, please hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. All those things really help my channel grow. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. in my next video.